Then it's Thomas. Then it's Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, Doncic out there with Nash. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Howard in at the 4-man position. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
It's Pippen on the wing. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Way to punch it, Scottie Pippen. The athleticism, impressive.
Doncic outside. Offline with his 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Michael Jordan on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Luka Doncic.
You know, with Dirk Nowitzki retiring last season after a remarkable 21 years with the Mavericks, they are starting afresh, a new era, hoping budding superstar Luka Doncic can carry that mantle, and I think he's off to a great start in doing so.
Free throw good, Jordan. And you think of everything that Dirk Nowitzki has meant to the Mavericks. Clark, one team for his entire career.
An iconic Hall of Famer. You talk about 14 All-Star appearances and league MVP, 6th all-time in scoring. Most importantly, the franchise's first and only title in 2011.
And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Thomas passes to Pippen. Here's Gilmore. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nash, the pass to Doncic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling, Greg. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guys. And for Doncic, I think it's a matter of just shooting with confidence all the time.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Gilmore. The Mavericks pull it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
It's Pippen on the wing. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The pass to Doncic. Tries it from the top of the key. They get it back.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. So for the Bulls. Here's Rose. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans. Much more concerned with the packed house and the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base. Those fans will be around for a while. Giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
Here's Kidd. Noah with the block. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Terry looking over the floor. Outside, Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Back to Terry. Poke loose. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Rose against Terry. Here is Rose. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia. Well, thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. You got Rose. Noah is out there with Dennis Rodman. And it's Jerry Stackhouse. And it's Hill in at the 3, the small forward. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. It's terrific.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So both teams making some changes here. Nowitzki against Pippen. Nash with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. But they get it back. Tipped away. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Magic. Outside Jordan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter, Greg, and they're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Free throw good, Jordan.
For some, he is the GOAT, Michael Jordan, greatest of all time, legend, arguably the best player of all time. That's a debate for another time, but the epitome of greatness is for sure.
To halt the run. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Dirk Nowitzki.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside Thomas. Open for 3. No good there. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Back to Doncic. Over Jordan. Doncic, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Thomas passes to Jordan. And a missed layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Nash kicks to Doncic. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Back to Thomas for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Nash against Thomas. Nash outside. Back to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Outside Pippen. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. Defensively and offensively, they improved quite a bit in the second quarter. And they've got a nice 8-point halftime lead to show for it. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, a more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Mavericks trail by 8. Howard is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Nowitzki. Then it's Nash. And it's Doncic in at the 2. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
Tell you what, Nowitzki really, he can fill it up from anywhere. got to admire his scoring ability, including his mid-range game.
Passes to Jordan. Shoots over Doncic. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Thomas. 6 points for Michael.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Open for three. Gilmore passes to Wallace. Doncic with the steal. Here's Nowitzki. And easy 2 points on the layup. Nowitzki's got 6.
Tell you what, he doesn't look that strong, but Nowitzki is a strong guy. I mean, easily getting off shots over aggressive defense there.
Pass to Jordan. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. From the arc. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Doncic.
You know, guys, look at Doncic, and he has really good size for a wing, which helps him have his way against most defenders.
Chicago calls timeout. Clark, there are a lot of great playmakers in this NBA that sometimes we don't talk about or under the radar.
Yeah, there are. Again, there's so many outstanding players in a league of 30 teams, but, you know, Drew Holiday has been outstanding as a big playmaking guard, as good scoring the ball as he is playmaking. Draymond Green, not a guard, but makes decisions and passes the ball like a high-level guard and is extremely valuable in that Warriors attack. Those two guys are a little bit undervalued for their ability to make their teammates better.
Good point. A different look for Dallas. Bradley comes in for O'Neal. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Nash. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hill kicks to Rose. Bounce pass from Hill. Now the pass to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Hill, no good. Mavericks trailed by 3. Nowitzki, the pass to Kidd. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Rose. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Outside Hill. Wallace kicks to Rose. Pass to Jordan from past the arc. And again, Chicago, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Knocked away. And Bradley gets it to go. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Rose passes to Jordan. Outside Hill. Back to Jordan. From deep. Craps in the tray. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
Outside Kidd. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket
in the paint. Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
A different look for Dallas. Zinkas, he's checked in for Howard. McGrady comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Terrian for Luka Doncic. Chicago also making some changes. Rodman, he's checked in for Wallace. And Jerry Stackhouse is subbed in for Jordan. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now McGrady. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Porzingis kicks to McGrady. This one for three. The offensive rebound. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Thomas is out there with Jerry Stackhouse. Then there's Noah, and it's Dennis Rodman, and it's Gilmore in at the center, filling out the middle. And the basket by Thomas.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Rodman against Kidd. Can't hit that one. Excellent D from Thomas. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Noah. And Stackhouse kicks it to Noah. On the Mavericks with some changes. Shaq's checked in for Bradley. And it's Nash in for Jason Kidd. And the Bulls making a change also. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Noah. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. It's stolen by McGrady. Nash, the pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's Pippen. Pass to Stackhouse. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The pass to Rodman. Outside Pippen. Passes it to Thomas. From deep three-point range, and the Bulls with another miss. Mavericks trail by 4. Out to Nash. Pass to O'Neal. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now here's Nash. And that one drops. Nash has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and you gotta like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, He's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Jim Boylan's huddle. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thomas, no good. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points to the wing right side. Nash can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your...
Oh, the pipe on there, brutal.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Doncic kicks to Howard. Nowitzki, the pass to Howard. Nash against Thomas. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep. Rebound by Wallace.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It counts.
Nowitzki, what an offensive force he can be.
34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rose, he's checked in for the Bulls. 29 seconds left in the fourth.
Boy, right now, it's really tough to stop Rose.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nash. Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. Off target from downtown. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. From deep three-point range, oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.